before we get into today's news for LA28, let's do a quick history lesson. Los Angeles is really good at hosting the Olympics. In fact, they're so good at it. This will be their third time. LA28 will mark the third time that Los Angeles has had the honor of being Olympic host for the Olympic Games. This is incredible. It's iconic. Very few cities around the world hold this esteem honor. It really is. It's an esteem honor. But in LA32, that's 1932, when the Olympics first came back to the U.S. after the disaster of St. Louis in 1904, we introduced something that has now become a long-standing tradition, which is the Olympic Village. 1932 was the first time the Olympic Village, a designated place to host the Olympic athletes in one place, was created. And this long-standing tradition has become iconic. In 1984, Los Angeles got to host the Olympics again, and this time Team USA got to see some of the greats: Mary Lou Retton for gymnastics, Rowdy Gaines for swimming. We also introduced, for the first time in Olympic history, the women's marathon. This is especially important because during ancient Olympic times, women were not allowed to participate at all, and the athletes had to run naked to ensure that an honest race, a woman-free race, took place. So now, 1984, we finally get our own marathon, and that's fantastic, and I love the history of that. And now, LA28 is coming up quick, and what's really interesting about some of the venues that they are announcing is that they've hosted the Olympics before, and so now LA28 is saying, hey, these places were so great, let's use them again. So let's talk about some of these places because they deserve their own. We would be really remiss not to discuss the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, which has had the incredible honor of hosting LA 1932, Los Angeles 1932, Los Angeles 1984, and now Los Angeles 2028. It will get the supreme honor of hosting the Olympics for the third time. I had the privilege of visiting the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum before we knew that I was hoping they were going to use it for LA28. And so when the news came out that yes, they were going to utilize that space again, it just felt like I did it. I visited a location that has hosted all three Olympics. I love that. 1984, baseball was part of the Olympics, and the Dodger Stadium had the extreme honor of hosting the Olympics then. And now in LA28, the Dodger Stadium is going to be able to have the same honor again. They're going to host baseball for the Olympics